Galera, Primal Down 1v1 semifinal na lower bracket. Quem perder esse set, perdeu o campeonato. Tchau, tchau. Só na próxima, beleza? Não se esquece que eu tô criando conteúdo novo agora pra vocês nas redes sociais de React. Uns conteúdos mais divertidinhos, diferentes, não é de games. E também eu tô criando conteúdo num canal novo de outros jogos pra vocês. Tá tudo no comentário fixado, vai lá dar uma olhadinha. É nóis.
Really confident start, but Flower flipping it over to Money Hollow with these nairs. Every time a nair hits, you just see your color like slowly darken every single time. That does so much damage every single hit. Money Hollow getting the swing there, going for the downer on the dodge read.
Nossa
When the
senhora.
sidekick punishes after.
Essa SIG é boa, viu? Essa SIG é boa. Tem um range absurdo.
Okay. So the side signature from Money Hollow probably cannot get through the wisps. It probably raises you up enough off the ground where you can't just straight up contest by going through it. These juggles, again, it's not on Hammer this time, but there's the D-Light into the in-light. I think he was too close to feel comfortable enough trying to pick up the recovery because that would have KO'd where the in-light wouldn't. Or maybe he just thought the in-light would.
Nice punch.
Yeah. Money Hollow going for that down sig there to punish Flower stacking on top. So something that Flower has used to a lot of success in the previous set we've watched is those grounded nairs. Mugi can actually, with Axe, use that down sig to punish the nair. So that's something that Money Hollow, I think, there was trying to experiment with. It's especially good to do so when you have that stock lead. But now Flower punishing Money Hollow for dropping that stock, and Money Hollow having to recover high, avoids that end light, but doesn't avoid the side light. Goes for the down air to flip it into an edge guard. I like the attempt, but it gives Money Hollow some time to get back to the center stage. Gets the down air there. Flower in a bad spot here, has to get back to the stage. Can you make it back? Yes, you can, but not after taking a couple hits from that greatsword. It's a bad spot for Money Hollow now. We're flipping sides very quickly here.
It kind of felt like Money Hollow didn't really know what to do in that edge guard. Like, he went over there and Flower just completely avoided it by playing really, really low, almost dangerously low. But, like, Money Hollow just kind of stayed on the wall and, like, he threw out a bunch of down airs, like, really quickly. And then he was like, all right, I did my thing. I'm going to go back to the stage now.
The end light coming out from Flower to put Money Hollow back off stage. The weapon toss comes in. Of course, Flower looking to get these weapon tosses to get either a combo started or just get a straight hit. Goes for the end sig to punish the side sig. It's a little bit faster than that, Flower.
I think if he would have been in the spot, he would have grabbed it in time, but I think by the time he dashed and moved over and then threw out the neutral signature, it was just a little bit too late.
Oh, we're down to a
quick
last
one
stock,
on
but
that.
Flower, big whiff punish off that attempt. Oh, and there it is, downlight into
Beautiful,
the end
beautiful.
into the nair. Flower with a JV2 looking perfect on that last stock. And as I was talking about Money Hollow getting so much off that Axe to start off that game.
And he's
Bora lá,
farming
segunda
hard.
partida sem mudança de picks. Imagino que da parte de nenhum dos dois vai ter alteração. Nossa senhora, que isso? Acredito que na parte de nenhum dos dois vai ter, até porque os dois no campeonato estão bem consistentes com esses personagens.
It just does so much damage. Like the patch note said, you know, you wanted to buff, you know, the reward for getting those hits, but
They didn't ask me, man.
They didn't ask a lot of people, I don't think. 'Cause Hammer was scary before, but now it's just like so punishing. Down like side air. I mean, now it's not just Kaina who you can count the hits to close out stocks with, because it's Flower with less than 10 maybe to close out that stock. So much damage.
Dude, I'm telling you, a fast-moving character with solid signatures is just, and a hammer in their hands is just so devastating. I thought he was going to pick up that recovery. The backside of the axe recovery, even with the GC side signature, doesn't have enough to get over. So that's going to, dude, that frustrates me. The number of times I've been hit by like the backside of the axe recovery like that, and then sent over into the blast zone because of it, man. That could be really, really frustrating. But it seems like Flower's not worried about it whatsoever, going right back to the juggle game. Our young jester over here.
I mean, it makes sense that the hammer beats the shell on the turtle. You know, that's like traditional, but this is like kind of gruesome. The amount of damage that the hammer is doing to this Amugi, and Amugi is a very tanky legend, all things considered. It just seems to be exactly what Flower needs, and we're not even seeing any bow. It's like, why would I even play that? I just need a down, I just need a nair and side air. It gets so much damage, but Money Hollow getting a side air there. Flower in a bad spot. Ground pound, what are we cooking? He makes it back. Everyone makes it back. I'm mad. I'm really mad. Why did none? What happened? Okay, he picks up a weapon. He gets the side air out. Money Hollow off stage again. Flower's like, I'm not doing that again. I'm just going to stay on stage and look for my KO option, the scoop and the score for Flower.
Okay, he's juggling. Is he gonna stick with one? Yeah, of course it's the hammer right here. Neutral air into the neutral signature.
Nossa, quase que ele consegue fazer o combinho.
He's almost
Can he
KOing
find the
it.
KO? Can he do it? Money Hala has to make it back. Okay, he doesn't jump into that end sig. That would have been the end of that stock. Money Hala still fighting back here.
You're insane. You're insane. There's no way that should have worked.
Que
That should
isso?
not have worked. You should be done.
It's like the bell curve, where at the beginning you're a noob and you ground pound. In the middle, you don't ground pound because that's what only what noobs do. And then when you're a pro, you ground pound again. I can't believe it. He just sent it. Dude.
Oxi.
And Money Hala fighting back here with a great start.
Caraca,
tries to
mano.
dodge.
Essa downsig ela trola pra caramba, mano.
Another JV2 for
Guys,
Opa!
I'm serious. Like,
Mudanças de pique pra uma
stop trying to
Kunai.
make Kunai happen.
Lembrando que quem mudou pra Kunai foi o Gritchabu nesse campeonato. Ele jogou com a skin nova da Kunai, a épica lá. E ele teve resultados bons até um certo ponto, tá? E o Monihalo sem Great Sword eu nunca vi, beleza? Eu sempre vi ele de Jayan e agora de Mug, né? Mas não faço a mínima ideia qual que é a experiência dele com Spear ou Catarse, tá? Porém, eu acho que são duas armas que estão muito fortes no momento. Spear consistente, eu acho que desde sempre, né? E Catar, apesar do nerf, né? Acredito que ela ainda continua sendo uma arma muito boa. Não foi mexido em tempo de recuperação nem nada, né? Foi só dano. O que impacta, obviamente, né? Na construção de dano da arma, porque foi na base de de grande parte dos ataques. Mas, mano, o Catar tem um potencial muito grande ainda, tá ligado? A arma não morreu por conta daqueles nerfs.
Yeah.
and takes the stock.
I still don't believe in the Queen Knight pick. I just want
No, I
to
don't
make
either.
that. I want to make that very clear.
Yeah, but you know, I'm all here for the wacky stuff. You know, we might as well go for something. The first two games didn't work out, and I don't know what Money Hala's guitars look like. I assume like Money Hala has guitars because it has a great sword component in Mako there, but there just not enough. Flower gets the KO there, and Flower looks to create some semblance of control here. Picks up the bow and says, "Yeah, I'm not fighting against greatsword. I can use the bow versus some of your stubbier weapons." Now we got spear versus bow. Money Hala getting the spear to work out the little pointer. I mean, it's been doing, I think, the majority of the damage this game, but
Yep, definitely so
know.
far.
Is
I
it-
don't
is
think
it
we've hardly
gonna-
seen like any guitars other than that neutral signature.
yep.
Ooh, not in place to punish that big D-sig that came out from Money Hala. And Flower's sticking with the bow. There is a weapon spawn on the field. He could swap over to the hammer, but it seems like he's sticking on the bow. He did disarm himself with that weapon toss, now swapping over to the hammer. Money Hala still in the lead here. There's the stomp side air. See if he can build some momentum off of that. Oh, goes right in, right under those wisps. Instant side light.
Yeah, all of that off the back of Money Hala trying to go for a signature. I saw the purple snake kind of pop up there and avoids that signature, and that's a very nice and easy punish. Should be a tutorial at this point in the game. You need to know how to punish those Queen Knight signatures if you want to play ranked or competitive alike, and Flower's going to show how to do that nice and easy. And Money Hala now potentially on your last stock in winter or in the tournament, actually. We'll see if he can make this happen.
And shout out to Money Hala for throwing out the D-sig there. Great signature.
Great signature. Into the Nair. Doesn't
Pretty
connect the
good
first time. It doesn't.
Mano, ele não deixa abertura pro cara vir.
Downlight into the end.
Ele não deixa. O Flower não deixa abertura pro oponente vir aéreo, tá ligado? Por causa da downsig, ele sabe controlar muito bem.
Hala gets the reversal hit off of Flower closing in the distance. Hala with the down air
Quase,
there.
quase.
Saves the Tweechabu for sure.
Yeah, he's looking to start the half pipe.
Bora, mano, faz essa Qatar
Flower's done a
funcionar.
great job of getting his dodge out when he needed to. I don't think the D-light's
Okay.
going to be too effective. Ooh, okay,
Nice.
nice catch.
Perigoso. Essa seguida aqui eu cedo, tá? Muito forte.
All right, we're back. We pick up a hammer. I like that he didn't swing with the Nair there, realizing that Money Hala could just easily pogo him. And it's a
Morreu.
pretty low chance
Morreu.
of hitting all things considered. Downlight side air.
Que
Any
isso,
other
ó.
legend that could definitely be.
Oh,
no, we dropped it. Downlight side air the wrong way. It's
It
a little
was
bit too
so
stacked.
Morreu.
Stab.
Caraca. Ô, ele jogou muito bem de Queen Knight, tá? Gostei mais dele jogando de Queen Knight do que de Great Sword, porque eu odeio Great Sword. Enfim, comentário fixado, não esquece de dar uma olhadinha, tá? Um grande beijo, até o próximo vídeo. Tchau, tchau.